Hi, I'm Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles and StudioCycles.com, and in this short YouTube video I want to talk about the Star Trac Spinner NXT 7000 Series Generation 2 with the corrected bottom bracket. And this is a Generation 1 7000 Series bike, and you can see it says Star Trac Spinner NXT. This is a Generation 2 Star Trac Spinner NXT 7000 Series bike, and they look the same, but there is a huge structural difference, and 99.999% of the used fitness equipment warehouses sell these bikes, and they're very unscrupulous. They're either ignorant or they know and they don't say. But the 7000 Series Generation 2 Star Trac Spinner NXT actually has the frame sleeve, the corrected frame sleeve. The Generation 1 Star Trac Spinner NXTs that say Star Trac Spinner NXT on the down tube in red, you can tell that they don't have a frame sleeve correction because there's no black ring around the bottom bracket on the non-drive side, the bottom bracket bearing. On the Generation 2, which again, same aesthetics, but if you look carefully, there's a black ring around the bottom bracket bearing of the Star Trac Spinner NXT 7000 Series Generation 2. Now, we're the only official, we're the original and current official technical support to the spinning program and have been for years and years and years. We're the only outside official technical support for Star Trac and Schwinn and other companies as well. But what we do with our used bikes, because there's a ton of Star Trac Spinner NXTs out there for sale, and for the uneducated buyer, it's they all look the same, but what you need to understand is that most of these bikes that are for sale on the market have been in clubs, being used for years and years and years, being used multiple times a day, 45 minutes at a shot, and these used fitness equipment warehouses, they have them because the clubs have gotten rid of them, either because the internals are worn out or the outsides are beat up or a combination of both. Now, we're the only company that I know of in the world that offers a lifetime parts replacement policy on our used Star Trac, we call them certified pre-owned Star Trac Spinner NXT 7000 Series bikes, as well as our other Star Trac Spinner models as well. We have new, we have certified pre-owned, but be aware that there's a term that's thrown around by used fitness equipment companies online. They say that the bike has been cleaned and serviced, which is the biggest stroke in the world. Cleaning and servicing could mean as little as wiping it off and putting oil on the chain. We tear them down to the bare frames, and we have options where you can get them painted. We have custom NXTs. There's some white ones up there. There's a red one up there. Black here in the middle. So we, or if they're in good aesthetic condition like these bikes are, we just tear them down. We put new flywheel bearings, new crank bearings, new resistance pad, new pedals, and we do lifetime parts replacement and lifetime email and phone tech support. And if you have a problem with your bike, you call me. You talk to me. I don't tell you to call Star Trac. Chances are, if you buy a used bike from a used fitness equipment company and you have a problem with it, they're going to tell you to call Star Trac. And I can't tell you how many giant used fitness equipment warehouses have. They've actually taken a sale away from me here and there to clubs, where clubs have bought 20, 30, 40 of these bikes. And then the club will have called me initially, but my prices are, $100, $200 more, and they'll opt for the cheaper bike, which is understandable in this economy. But I get a lot of calls from those very same clubs that say, I bought my bikes from this used fitness company, and they're falling apart, or the members hate them. And the truth of the matter is that used commercial indoor group cycles, such as the Star Tracs or the Schwinns, they never wear out. If they're effectively and comprehensively torn apart and rebuilt professionally, you end up with a brand new bike on the inside. I'm Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles. You can reach me at 310-664-1375. 818-470-2204 or 888-909-BIKE from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. We have the only 2 indoor cycling specific brick and mortar retail stores in the world, and we have a beautiful 15,000 square foot warehouse here in Hawthorne, California, which is just, this place is absolutely, it's phenomenal in terms of people shopping for bikes. We have we have a place for you to go that's like no other in the world. If you're a club and you're shopping for bikes and you're looking at dropping some major coin on new bikes, you call me first and talk to me. I promise you that the information I give you will be unbiased, it'll be honest, it'll be straightforward. No one's been doing this longer than I have. I ride and tune every single bike I sell. I've taught thousands of classes. I teach technical courses at the World Spinning Conferences every year. In fact, I just got back from Miami. It's June 9th, 2012. But I want to sell you your next bike. And if you're buying a bike for your home, what you get from us is like a bike like no other. If you're buying a new bike and you buy it online, every other company is going to process your credit card and send you a bike in a box that they've never touched, never seen what's inside the box. When we sell brand new bikes, we take them out of the box, we pro-build them, pro-tune them, and then we over-package them. In fact, we disassemble the bikes before we put them together to tune them and test them. So there is no other company like ours in the world. I'm Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video.